Comic Army, welcome to the premiere live stream episode on my channel. Is it monumental? Nah, it's just cool. So thanks everyone for deciding to check out my live stream for Mystery Box Mondays. Normally I have a video prepared that I release at some point in the early afternoon of Monday before I go into work. But since it's a holiday here in Canada, I decided to roll the dice and try my opportunity by going live. So this is it. So before I begin, I'd like to thank Mark from Legion of Comics, Ryan from the Cosmic Campfire, and Rob from Rob's Fat Stack of Comics for giving me advice on how to go live and their opinions on going live. So guys, thank you very much. I salute you for that. But let's talk about what I got here. Today I have from Torpedo Comics an opportunity to win Captain America issue 100, which is actually the first issue of Captain America's ongoing series, as a grand prize in a graded, I believe, 6.5 from CGC. But the caveat of it is, not only is it one, but I have two. So without further ado, let's just get into the first box, and then we'll talk about what's in about the books that I got. So I took the opportunity to pre-cut these, but I had not looked inside, so we'll do that collectively together. Now there is the flyer. I'm hoping for a Polaroid. No such luck, at least on the front here. Pardon me, it was a 6.0 blue label. This is the flyer for said Captain America. These boxes were $25, and I believe there was 40 boxes that were made. So the first box, unless there's a Polaroid on the back, there is not. Looks like I just got some random books. Now, for those that don't know, Torpedo does package their stuff beautifully. It always turns out to be very safe. And 9 times out of 10, they actually write down what they feel the grade could be for the book on the back of said comic book. Might be a little too much glare. I apologize, everyone. Oh, it's on the other side. So yeah, the first book here says it's a 5.0, and let's see what we got. Oh, we have an old World's Finest, a 12 center. This is Superman and Batman together in World's Finest from March number 183, where it looks like at the UN, Batman is accusing Superman of high crimes. Some 12-cent goodness. Torpedo has this book listed at $12 retail. It's showing a little bit of its age. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure what year this was released. But yeah, that's quite a cool book. Up next, on the back here, they have written 7.5. So we have She, which I believe is an independent. Yes, I've never heard of Crusades Comics. And they have this book listed at $8. It looks like the cover artist, his last name, or her last name, pardon me, is Tucci. I am not familiar with this book at all. Judging by the art style, I'm presuming it's early to mid-90s. Moving on. 8.0 is written on the back of this book. Extreme X-Men. Yes. So Torpedo has this listed at $8. This is a Claremont written book. Looks like LaRocca did the interiors. But yes. Not bad. Still, I think the World's Finest is still the banger of the box so far. And this one, we have 9.4. We have some Captain America goodness with Sam as Cap. Yes. This is Sam Wilson, Captain America, issue 22, brought to us by Nick Spencer. I'm not a fan of Nick Spencer in this current Spider-Man run. Issue 22, we have Sam looking quite upset. Looks like he might be in a subway tunnel here. But yeah. And the final book, at 7.5, it is This is not bad for 25 bucks. We have the Amazing Spider-Man issue 276. For those who watch my channel at all, the first comic book that I ever bought with my own money was Spider-Man 274. So this is actually two issues later, 1986. Yeah, Torpedo brought a little bit of fire. This book has a $12 cover, or pardon me, $12 retail price. And it says, no, it can't be true. I finally managed to unmask the Hobgoblin, but it can't be him. Subtitled, The Face Behind the Mask. Well, Comic Army, what do you think? Not bad. Like Amazing Spider-Man. And a 12 center World's Finest. That's some pretty cool Marvel and DC love right there. Yeah, I'm pleased. I'm pleased. The only thing that can top that is the grand prize in this bad boy. For those who are watching, I have to be honest with you, I'm live streaming from my phone. So I'm not up to date on what any of you are saying in the chat, but I do have my work phone right here. And we'll see if I can pop into the chat if possible. And it's not letting me see anything, of course. That would be just too easy. But yes, I see that there's 19 watching. I greatly appreciate your time. Thank you very much. I will go through this rather quickly, like what I did for the first one. Please feel free to leave comments and hit that like button while you're at it. So I did pre-cut this box. I did not look inside. So let's find out. Do I have a Captain America 6.0 CGC graded book in my future? I see another flyer. I will see if I can slide this flyer out so we can have a grand reveal. All right, Comic Army. No dice. Get out of here. All right. Nothing here. Nothing here. Well, I hope that you stick around at least to watch the books that are inside that they sent me. Well, congratulations to whomever has managed to pull off that Captain America. I have not seen it pulled, or I haven't seen it on Instagram that anyone has won that. All right, to get into this 5-issue short stack, again, it cost me $25. I believe there are only 40 of these boxes that were made. And this book right here says 9.0 written on the back. So let's take a look. Oh, yes, Destroyer Duck. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I can hear Mark from Georgia right now screaming at me. Destroyer Duck. This is from Eclipse Comics, and this is, I'm pretty sure, mid-80s. And they have a $10 retail price tag on this, but this book is somewhat special, and I'll tell you why. If you can see right here, that is the King's marking. This book is brought to us by Jack Kirby. So yeah, this is actually a pretty special book. Anytime that you have a Jack Kirby book land in your lap, you have to stop for a second. You have to appreciate it. Because without Jack, we wouldn't have half as many characters that we do today. Yes, Destroyer Duck, issue number 2. And there is some resemblance to Howard. But yes, this is a Jack Kirby book. And yeah, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Up next, we have written on the back 9.2. So I'm hoping that this is, something that's been made in the last 10 years, but is in better shape than just a 9.2. Oh yes. I was just on Jason's live stream, slotted up 503, and he managed to pull up a nice run of Detective Comics. They're a little bit older than what this one is. This is issue 736 from September 1999. and we have Batman taking on Bane, and they have a retail price tag of $10 on this book. So I'm presuming it's probably a $3 or $4 or $5 book. But yeah, that's pretty cool. As someone who enjoys Bane as a villain, yeah, I may crack this book open. I will crack it open, let's just be honest. Okay, there's actually no grade or anything written on the back of this book, so let's just get right into it. Looks like we have some Power Ranger love. Yes, it's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers from Boom Studios, issue 54 from 2020. It's Goldar on the cover. I'll be honest, the only little bit of Power Rangers that I know is by watching the Burke Family channel and by listening to Mark and Ryan weekly Sunday nights at Week's End on the Legion of Comics YouTube channel, where they talk in great detail about Power Rangers. So yeah, I'm presuming somewhere Mark is either nodding his head that that's a good book, or he's shaking his head like, nah, that ain't that good. But if I know Mark, he's looking at the positive side that this is a good book. Okay, moving on. They do have written on the back of this book 9.0. So let's see what it is. Oh yes. Now I can hear my main man Rob from San Diego saying, good haul, good haul. This is Star Wars Legacy, issue 4. It is a Dark Horse book, and it does have a $10 retail comic price. It is from Lucas Books, and it does say Showdown with a Sith. Star Wars Legacy. That is pretty cool. It's a trap. Okay. Last book. 8.0. Warlock and the Infinity Watch. Okay. So this book is from 1993, and we have Gamora in a little bit of an over-sexualized pose, I'll be honest. It's issue 14. I'll show you why it's over-sexualized. For those that watch any of the MCU films, we know that Gamora does not necessarily dress that way, even though she is green. But yeah. It is a Medina cover. Warlock and the Infinity Watch, 14. Okay, quickly go over the books that just showed up. Again, you all just saw Warlock, Star Wars Legacy, issue 4. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, issue 54. Again, I'm not sure if this is a variant cover or not. Detective Comics, 736. Jack Kirby's Destroyer Duck, issue 2. That was the second box. And from the first box, World's Finest, issue 183. If I were to guess a year, I'd probably guess 1969. The Amazing Spider-Man, issue 276. Sam Wilson's Captain America, issue 22. Pure 90s goodness, pardon me, 90s goodness with Extreme X-Men. And finally, from the first box, issue number 6 of She. Well, Comic Army, what do you think? Like, I think, generally speaking, because the first box had an ASM and a World's Finest featuring Superman and Batman, I would say that box is probably the winner. To get a Kirby independent, that was pretty cool as well. But the rest of the second box didn't have as many bangers as what the first one did, in my opinion. But to each their own. So again, that's my Torpedo haul. I do have some more Torpedo boxes coming. I do have a chance at an Iron Man #1, and my good friend Jason slotted up 503. He went ahead and he got a couple boxes, and I believe him and I are going to do a box battle once my boxes clear the border and arrive here in Canada. So you can probably check that out soon. We did agree that we're going to have it on Jason's channel. I do have some other boxes coming, including an opportunity to get a 9.8 Killing Joke, which is arguably my favorite Batman story that's ever been told. Well, Comic Army, that's what I got for you. Thank you so much for checking out this premiere live stream on my channel. I greatly appreciate it. And thanks for sticking around for the last 15 minutes. Take care.